So today I want to talk about self-advocacy, and I want to talk about what it looks like and how you can help your student develop it. So self-advocacy is students or anybody really, and this can be high school students or college students who are able to advocate for themselves, to speak up for themselves when they need something or if something they don't think is fair or things like that. So let's say that your student was out for 2 weeks because they were really sick. They were out of school for about 2 weeks, and the day that they got back from school, their teacher made them take a really big test, and of course they did terrible on it. So you could reach out to the teacher yourself, and you could say, "Hey, my kid was absent for 2 weeks. He didn't look at the material at all, and this is why he did so poorly. Is there any way that he can retake the test later?" And that's fine if your student is in middle school or high school, but you can't do that in college. And so at some point, your student needs to do that, needs to learn how to advocate for themselves and have those conversations themselves. And so something that you can do, for instance, in this case, would be to help your student draft that email themselves. That would be a great step towards self-advocacy. So, and it's really hard at first, right? This is something that you need to learn. People aren't born knowing how to do this. But one thing you can do in preparation for college, in preparation for adulthood, in preparation for life, is show them how it's done. Instead of you writing the email yourself and taking care of this problem yourself, you can show your student how it's done. And maybe that first email you draft with them and you show them how to write that email. They might not even know how a formal email to a teacher or professor looks like. They might not even know how to draft that. So you can do that with them the first time around, and then slowly they can start sending out those emails themselves. And it can be asking for an extension. It can be asking for extra credit. It can be asking for, maybe they don't know exactly the date of the next quiz. It's those types of needs, regular things, but they can start doing that on their own, and you can show them the way. And at some point pass that on fully to them so they're fully prepared for college and all the self-advocacy that they will have to do independently in college.